Hi everybody, welcome to Mondays with the Millennial Chef. My name is Nikki Leone. On the menu tonight, I am doing one of my all-time favorite recipes. I make this all the time. It's very versatile, it's super healthy, and it's a quick weeknight meal. And I'm gonna show you how I'm doing this. I only did a little bit of prep, so I'm gonna show you how quick it is to do in this short period of time. I am making Asian lettuce wraps tonight. So, I did some prep, like I said, I cut up some vegetables, I did the chicken, but I just wanna show you what's going on here. So in this, I have carrot, green onion, shallot, and a bell pepper. That's gonna be mixed with our meat mixture, okay? And I just did it in the food processor because I wanted it to be really fine versus sitting there and chopping everything. So I thought this was a good shortcut. Sorry, back there I'm also making some farro because I'm gonna bring some leftovers for lunch tomorrow. I'm doing a little bit of meal prep tonight as well. All right, so in this pan, I wanna show you quickly, is actually, in this pan, we have some brown bits, right? So I browned my chicken in some, in some canola oil first. I browned the chicken, and so it has all of those brown bits left, which are tons of flavor. And then I also just added a little bit of sesame oil to the pan as well. And that gives a really nutty, warm flavor. So we're going to add, like I said, in the food processor, carrot, shallot, bell pepper, and green onion. Make sure I get everything out. Okay. Get that in there. Throw this over here. I just have so much room. All right. So we're gonna get this sauteing a little bit. This won't take long to cook at all because I chopped it up really finely, or I actually put it in the food processor and I pulsed it so it was pretty fine because I like this to be in smaller sizes for the lettuce wraps. I don't want big chunks of vegetables for this. All right, so we're gonna let this saute down. That will take a couple of minutes. And then I'm gonna show you guys next. I'm going to add in zucchini, water chestnuts, and green onion, but I'm gonna add that in I'm gonna add that in once I do the chicken. So let me just show you what I'm doing next here. All right, so letting that cook. So what I did here is, this is my chicken, okay? I browned this chicken. I did this, by the way, like 45 minutes, maybe even an hour ago. That's how long this chicken has been resting. And that is why this chicken is going to be so unbelievably juicy, because I let it rest. And I say this a lot, you wanna always let your protein rest after you take it out of the pan, the oven, because you wanna get those juices back into the meat. All right, so, then I'm just gonna use my hands, you guys. We're just gonna do a quick dice. Don't mind my really cheap, Andrew's gonna eat it. My super cheap cutting board here, I usually use this for my chicken. Okay, so, look at this. How delicious does that look, everyone? This is gonna be the base, right? For our chicken, for our Asian lettuce wraps. Now, you could honestly use whatever protein you like. I, for the most part, do ground turkey. I do ground chicken. You could do ground beef, ground pork, kind of whatever you like. But I had some chicken breast. This is chicken breast, by the way. I had this in the freezer, so I figured, all right, let me use this. And this is going to be our base, right? So here's our chicken. I'm gonna kind of chop this up finely. So again, it can be the same size as, well, a little bit bigger than the vegetables. We want this to be able to fit also, remember, we want this to be able to fit in the lettuce wraps, so we don't want to be too chunky here. A nice little dice on them. Andrew, how's the chicken?
Delicious.
And again, you want to let this rest, you guys, so it gets nice and juicy. And all I did was season this with salt and pepper. Oh my God, honestly, that's so simple. Salt and pepper. I'm gonna chew and do this. I did also sesame oil for the chicken. I sauteed it for maybe 45 minutes on each side. Made sure it was nice and brown. And then, here's our meat mixture. We're gonna add it to the pan with the veggies. Got right in there. That was, by the way, 2 chicken breasts, because I'm only cooking for me and Andrew tonight. All right, I'm gonna get this in here. And since the chicken is completely cooked through, we're just heating this back up again. because it got a little bit cold. And I mean, by the way, it already smells absolutely heavenly in here. I'm only going to add a tiny bit of salt because the sauce has soy sauce in it, which is super salty. Just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Because the sauce we're about to make and add in here is like next level delicious and easy. All right, mix this up. Look at this. How pretty does that look? Then we are going to add zucchini and water chestnut, which I've just simply diced up. Water chestnut, zucchini. And I'm adding this in second because I cut these up really finely and they take about a couple minutes to cook. I don't want them to be soggy. And the water chestnuts just need to be heated up. So that takes about the same amount of time to cook. Did I miss a piece?
Not yet.
I haven't missed? No, I think I did. I see them right there. I missed a few, you guys. That's all right. Thankfully, we have the millennial dishwasher to clean up for us. Make our lives a lot easier. By the way, follow the millennial dishwasher. He's going to be posting more often. He's also the videographer. He's also the photographer sometimes. He's a very well-versed man. He's a Renaissance man.
And he's good looking.
And he's good looking. Can you even imagine that? Okay, by the way, look how gorgeous this looks, you guys. So healthy. This could be a nice filler to lots of things. This could be a filler to a cauliflower fried rice. This could be something you stuff your peppers with. Stuffed peppers, obviously. This is a nice base for a lot. This could actually be a really good chili if you added some tomato paste and some crushed and canned tomatoes. This is a really, really nice base. All right, we're gonna heat that through. And then let me show you really quickly what the sauce is for this. So we have always use light soy sauce. I was gonna say less sodium and then light. Low sodium soy sauce. It tastes the exact same as regular, and there's just so much sodium in regular soy sauce, so make sure you get the light. You won't be able to tell the difference, truly. All right, so a couple tablespoons of soy going in there. I eyeball all of these sauces, but I can write out the actual measurements. Next, a little bit of sesame oil, which, by the way, I meant to put, oh, I did already. Sorry, I did put this in here. We sauteed the vegetables and the chicken in sesame oil, so it already has that flavor too. So a little bit of sesame oil. This is really strong, so a little bit goes a very, very long way. Rice wine vinegar, a couple tablespoons as well. I like mine pretty vinegary, so we're gonna do 2 heaping tablespoons. Maybe just do 1 for you. Then we're gonna do hoisin sauce, which is essentially a Chinese barbecue sauce. And really, if you were in a pinch, you could just put this in that mixture and call it a day. Because hoisin is so delicious, you don't even have to do the rest of this. I like to add a few more flavors, but this could really be it. You throw that in there and you call it a day. Then Andrew's making fun of me. Okay, mix this up. This mixture smells like stupid good. Okay, hoisin in. Let's do that much. We're gonna be very technical tonight. Okay, then we're also going to put a little bit of garlic powder. You could obviously do fresh garlic, but let's cut some corners and do powder. Same with ginger. You could use fresh ginger, but I'm also gonna do dried for this, ground ginger. I like a nice gingery flavor, so I've got a little heavy on that. And then last but not least, a little bit of maple syrup. You could also do honey or sugar or brown sugar to add a little bit of sweetness to kind of round this whole thing out. All right. Not too sweet though. Okay. I'm gonna add in a little bit more soy sauce. I think we need a little more in here. And then I'm also gonna do a splash of water, by the way, too. Just sort of thin this out and dilute it just a tiny bit and make it a little more saucy. Okay. Splash of water in. Now we're gonna do a little whisk. We're gonna taste it, and that's the sauce. Like I said, this all this stuff obviously makes it's really good if you add all the stuff I just said. But if you're in a pinch, you don't feel like adding a lot of ingredients, just have hoisin, and that's it. All right, so whisk together. Always taste. Not to shoot my own horn, but that's perfect. Then we pour it all over our sorry, Andrew. Anyone who's just tuning in here we have diced up chicken, zucchini, water chestnuts, carrots, shallot, bell pepper, We seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper and sesame oil, and then we're just adding in our sauce we just made, which again, hoisin, soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, a little bit of garlic, a little maple syrup, and ginger. We're gonna pour this all over everything. There goes that. Actually, you guys, I'm also gonna add in, sorry, wait for it, a little bit of sweet chili sauce as well. This gets a little bit of sweet, a little bit of sour. It's a really nice mixture too. If it would come out, that would be even greater, but I guess we'll have to find out. Wait, there it is. I'll do a little more though. Oh my God, I'm weak. That's so sad. That's how weak I am. I'm gonna add more so I don't embarrass myself anymore. But we're gonna mix this all together. I'm gonna make it a little bit higher here so the sauce gets thicker and it incorporates in all this deliciousness. But I mean, come on. How good does this look? Oops, the fridge is open. Don't mind my mess it made. Okay, let's do a little taste here. I might add in a little more hoisin to this because it needs a little bit more sauce, I think. Let me just go like this. All right, let's do a taste, obviously, as we all know. That's delicious. And then we're gonna do a quick dice. This is called green onion or scallion, whatever you feel like calling it. This just adds a really, really nice freshness at the end that we're gonna top it with. Do a quick dice of this. I love green onion. It's pretty much tastes like an onion, but it's a little more mild. And it goes great in lots of Asian dishes. A little bit of this. I'm also gonna add some chopped cashew to this Asian wrap as well. You could do peanuts if you like. I'm not a big peanut fan, so I'm gonna do a little bit of cashew instead. I'm gonna show you how to assemble a wrap here. Okay, so this is done. This looks beautiful. So then, hold on, stay over there. So see this. I'm going to, let me find the perfect little lettuce wrap here. I'll get a baby one just to show you guys. This is like really baby, but obviously get a bigger one for if you're eating at dinner. But so you have a lettuce wrap. I got iceberg lettuce. I just took off each individual leaf, washed it, and then you use this and you put your meat mixture inside. I'm gonna show you. I have to burn myself here. It goes right inside, right? Obviously this will be bigger if you're eating a normal sized one. I'm gonna do a little bit of scallion on top. Green onion, a little bit of cashew, and actually you could do little tiny ones. We're doing appetizers, would be super cute, and that's it. This is gonna be really hot, so I'm gonna attempt not to burn. Andrew saying don't, but I'm gonna do it. That's how much I appreciate anyone who's watching today. Oh my God, this is boiling. Okay. That was boiling hot. Wow, that is super delicious. You can taste the sweet and the salty. The crunch of that cashew at the end is really important. I would definitely add a little crunch at the top. And then you don't feel guilty after eating it because you're not having any carbs. It's wrapped in lettuce, but it's also really filling. You could have 2 of these and call it a night. And also, like I said, this is versatile. You can use whatever protein you like, whatever vegetables you like. It's really easy. I'm gonna post this updated recipe tomorrow on the website. The old one's on there currently if you wanna check that out. But thank you so much for watching. Mondays with the Millennial Chef. I'll see you guys soon.